You probably didn't search for this video. It found you. A system more complex than your own nervous system predicted that you would watch it. The system predicted your pause, your curiosity, even the exact second you would decide not to scroll away. Control didn't disappear. It changed its interface. It stopped wearing uniforms. It started wearing a label that says, "Recommended for you." The modern system doesn't command behavior. It predicts it. Prediction is quieter than control, and far more efficient. When behavior becomes predictable, freedom becomes easier to design. Before we go further, this is not a theory, and it's not an accusation. It's simply an observation about how modern life feels from the inside. At first, it doesn't feel like control. It feels like convenience. Everything becomes easier. Choose what to watch. Choose what to buy. Choose who to follow. Choose who to become. Every platform offers you a better version of yourself. More productive, more successful, more interesting, more understood. And slowly, without anyone asking you to, you start optimizing your life inside the options you were given. Convenience is the most elegant form of guidance. When something makes life easier, we rarely question it. We adapt, not because we are forced to, but because resisting convenience feels irrational. And that is how systems scale, not through pressure, through preference. Imagine a city where every road feels different. Different lights, different music, different scenery. But every road quietly leads to the same square. You feel like a traveler, but you are just a ball inside a beautifully designed pinball machine, admiring the lights while the system controls the direction of every bounce. You don't choose your interests anymore. You subscribe to an aesthetic: minimalist, stoic, biohacker, productivity addict. You don't build a life, you select a template. The system does not hate individuality. It harvests it. Your uniqueness is the fuel for its precision. A person who is simply a person is noise. A person who is a clearly defined pattern is a clean data set. You are not being oppressed. You are being optimized. The system studies everything. Every click, every pause, every hesitation. All of it becomes information. Patterns emerge. Preferences become predictable. Soon the system begins to anticipate you. It shows you what you are likely to want before you even ask for it. The interface starts feeling personal, almost intuitive, almost helpful. But the more accurately the system predicts you, the less space remains for the version of you that has not existed yet. Prediction is the quiet architecture of influence. When a system understands your past, it can recommend your future. Most people accept those recommendations without noticing the shift, because recommendations feel like discovery, but discovery and prediction often look exactly the same. The system does not need to control you. It only needs to design the environment in which your choices appear. Menus, recommendations, trending sections, suggested identities. You believe you are navigating the world, but most of the time you are navigating interfaces. And once the environment is designed well enough, freedom becomes indistinguishable from guidance. Architects of complex systems understand something simple. People rarely question the structure of the world they are given. They question the decisions they make inside it, but not the structure itself. That is why the most powerful influence is invisible architecture. And somewhere behind every architecture, there is always an architect. There is something even more unsettling. The system doesn't control you. It designs the version of you that is easiest to predict. You are not less free. You are simply easier to model. So, this is the world we live in. A world of infinite options, perfect interfaces, endless recommendations. A world that constantly adapts to us. But the real question is not whether the system controls you. The real question is simpler. Do you see it? Because once you recognize the system, something strange happens. You begin to see patterns everywhere, structures behind ordinary choices, invisible designs inside everyday life. And once you start seeing them, you cannot unsee them. No one lives outside the system. Some people simply learn to see the architecture. You cannot leave the system. You can only decide whether you see it. Recognition is voluntary. The ideas are human. The narration is digital. The interpretation remains yours.